Good afternoon, Pokemon fans and Draft League players alike. This is Blazeman, and I'm bringing you my Week 5 PDD battle versus Lily and the Surging Surfers. As I previously mentioned, mainly Week 4, but also Week 3, I was quite busy, so I didn't have a lot of time to prepare. But now, thankfully, this week I have had more time to prepare, so this should be a worthwhile battle and a good team. But yeah, as I mentioned, we're facing Lily and her honestly very threatening rain team. This can get very much out of hand if not properly checked. As you can see in the top right hand corner, Lily's team is Doug Trio, Cantonian, Roaring Moon, Zapdos, Galarian Form, Golduck, Terra Gudra, which is Terra Dragon, Fairy, and Ice, Basculegion, which is female. Specifically, even though it says male on dock, that's just a dock thing. Terra Earthworm, which is Terra Steel, Ground, and Fighting, Hisuian Decidueye, Palapa, Skeledirge, and Cantonian Muck. So, as you can see, she's got a very threatening rain team, threats such as Basculegion and Gudra, as well as Golduck as well, which all can get out of hand. So this is going to be a very tough match. But yeah, so I'll break down my team, which is on the left here. As you can see, we've got our main way of winning this game, which is our Terra Flying Thunderbird, Life Orb Kilowatt with Hurricane, Terra Blast, Roost, and Tailwind. As you can see here, Lily's only real switch-ins to Hurricane are obviously the Gudra and maybe possibly an AV Muck or a Earthworm, but none of them. AV Gudra is the best check to this threat because that is our only real flying resist. Earthworm is, as you know, it's a flying resist, but obviously it has 65 speed F, so it doesn't have a lot of speed F. So yeah, I originally had Discharge on Kilowatt over Tailwind, but I thought if I can get up a Tailwind, then I can outspeed all of her team because she has bought a Scarf Dog Trio before. So I thought if I get up a Tailwind, I can outspeed all of her threats and secure myself a very nice, hopeful win. Next up, we've got our Sash Azov, with Stealth Rock, Psyshock, Energy Ball, and Dazzling Gleam. Now, Lily doesn't really bring a lot of hazards, I've noticed, so I'm hoping to possibly lead with this, but also it can be something I use in the mid game. So, say if she's not got any hazards up, I can live a hit from the Golduck or the Basculegion and kill them in return with Energy Ball, possibly kill the Roaring Moon if it's set up, or the Zapdos with the Psyshock or Dazzling Gleam, or even pick off something like the Dug Trio as well. And obviously Stealth Rock are very ideal in this match because her only removal is that Hisuian Decidueye, which obviously doesn't really want to stay in against herself. So this should be a great possible lead, if not a mid-game breaker for sure. And we are just enough speed for the Roaring Moon, Creeping Grafire, yes, which has allowed us to run a special attack boosting nature. And yes, I should specify Kilowatt is enough speed for Dugtrio creeping itself. So yeah, that's that as well. Next up, we've got our Ramon, our Quaquaval this week, rocking this Assault Vest with 192 HP, 148 attack, 4 speed F, 4 defense, and 168 speed with Aqua Step, U-turn, Rapid Spin, and Close Combat. Now this is I like this one. It's a very good AV check. It's good for checking. We can live a hit from pretty much anything that isn't called Zapdos or Pelipper, pretty much. On this draft, and I've got Aqua Step and Close Combat, which are extremely spammable, especially if that Gudra tears into an Ice type. And if not, then if it tears into a Fairy type, which is what I expect, then Aqua Step does a lot of damage to it. But yeah, so we've got enough speed to outspeed. I believe it was Modest Golduck in the rain because I don't see Timid Golduck being brought, and that's the fastest Mon that we can actually outspeed. But yeah, so that's good. I expect Ramon to do a lot of work in this matchup, and if we got in the rain turns, rain boosted Aqua Step plus CC, we could be looking at a potential sweep. What we will see. Okay, so then we've got our Culver Goldengo Plank, the MVP so far. Very good Pokemon. And we're rocking with the Dazzling Gleam, Nasty Plot, Recover, Shadow Ball. As you can see, Lily doesn't have amazing switch-ins to Shadow Ball. Her main switch-in would be that Roaring Moon or the Gudra. So both dragons I have the Dazzling Gleam for. I'm also Cold Berry to live a potential crunch from a Roaring Moon, potential Throat Chop from a Zapdos Galar, and then just maybe a knockoff or something from a Decidueye or another move as well, and also something from the Muck as well. But yeah, and then we've got, as I say, max HP just to be bulky, 52 special attack, which all the special attacker needs to do boosted damage at +2. And then we've got same speed as Quaquaval, enough for the modest range speed mons, and just rest thrown into Spadef. Next up, second to last, we've got our Hail Hydra, our Spadef pivot in this matchup. We learned from last week that we do have to respect the fact that people will just go balls to the walls. Modest choice specs, that was a mishap on my part. I did think of that in prep, but I thought they won't, but it turns out they will. So we got max HP, 48 special attack, 156 Spadef, and 60 speed. So we got Draco Meteor, which is just very spammable because she has no fairy type unless she tears like Gudra. Dark Pulse, again, just very spammable if I don't want to lower my special attack. Again, just hits Skeledirge, hits Basque Legion specifically, and it's just good damage against a lot of mons. The only real switch into two Dark Pulses are the two fighting types, which won't appreciate a Draco Meteor. It also helps me kill that Skeledirge as well. And then I've just got Flash Cannon for the Gudra if it terrors and U-turn. So we've got enough special defense to live. I think it was 2 Ice Beams from a modest Golduck after Rocks. So yeah, we take Rocks, Ice Beam, and then we can take another Ice Beam and still live. So yeah, and that's from the Basque Legion as well, because it's female, not male, so we don't have to worry about any banded head smash shenanigans. And next up, we've got our last but not least, our Poison Monkey. Here with our rocking with the Black Sludge with max HP, 8 attack, 76 Spadef, and 176 speed. We've got enough speed just for the max speed Zapdos, just in case it tries to run max speed, we can outspeed it. We've got Parting Shot, Knockoff, Super Fang, just generally good coverage versus this team. Knockoff I like for the item removal. Super Fang, again, no ghost type, so we can, no ghost type apart from the Basque Legion, which you can hit with Knockoff. And then we're also running Prankster Sunny Day in case rain is an issue, because I was looking at this team and thought, shit, I could honestly get swept. If Hydra gets weakened, I could get swept by a modest Life Orb Golduck. So I thought, I need that Prankster Sunny Day, because then I can get, especially if the Pelipper goes down early, I can get rid of the Sunny Day, and then I can revenge it with something else. Kilowatt Drill outspeed. I can revenge it with CC from Quaquaval. If it's the Basque Legion, I can revenge it with a Zelf as well, or Goldengo. So yeah, we've definitely got options. So that is the team going into this matchup. I'm feeling very confident. Looking to pick up a win here, but I do think this will be a good match. So let's jump right into the battle. Okay, so this is the battle here. As you can see, this is going to be a live com match, so just bear with me on this one. So as you can see here, she has brought the Gudra, the Earthworm, the Pelipper, the Muck, the Decidueye, and the Roaring Moon, as you can see here. These are kind of the 6 I expected. There were some other potential threats. No Rain Sweepers has to be the biggest takeaway from this match. I was genuinely surprised that we did not see any Rain Sweepers. That was, again, very surprising. So as you can see here, she does lead off with the Earthworm. Now I think I should just click, Stealth Rocks. Yeah, I'm going to click Stealth Rocks because I just really value my hazards turn 1. So let's go with Stealth Rocks and see how it goes. But yeah, Earthworm's not entirely surprising as a lead, because it's just a good hazard setup. Now I'm not too concerned about any hazards that she wants to set up, because I do in turn have my Rapidator Quaquaval in the back. So she's going to switch over, actually, that's fair enough. And in comes the red hat. What's that? Oh, Decidueye, that's an interesting switch in. She switches herself into Decidueye into herself, but okay. So I think I'll stay in here, actually, because she hasn't got great Zen Headbutt switch-ins. No, sorry, Psyshock switch-ins. Yeah, because her Gudra's not terrored yet, so I'm gonna let her stay in here, actually. And just click Psyshock, because this does a lot of damage. Just quickly run a count, see if Dazzling Gleam does more, but it doesn't see it. Let's click Psyshock and see how much it does. And it brings her, she lives on 1. That's annoying. And I click Knock Off and it brings me down to my Sash. Okay. That's not bad here. Now, let's see. Does she... I believe this thing gets Shadow Sneak, but I don't feel the need to preserve my Zelf if it does, and I'd also like to find out if this thing gets Shadow Sneak. Also, if anyone's wondering, I don't believe that's Sash, I just believe that it's bulky enough to live 1 from full. If it's max HP, it does live 1 from full, because I'm not like a Life Orb set or a boosting set. I'm not a boosting item, so I'm just Sash. So I would have killed, but I still value the stash here. Yeah, I think this thing might have Shadow Sneak, but if it's got a Shadow Sneak, then it's Shadow Sneak plus knockoff, so it's more for knockoff. Yeah, okay, so we see the Shadow Sneak here. But yeah, so I could have preserved his health, but at 1 HP again, it's not going to do a whole lot. So yeah, Aladdin's gone down, but he's pretty much killed the Decidueye and got rocks up, so that's good. I think here, I think I'm going to go into my Grafai, I think. But yeah, just going to write down the focus. The Shadow Sneak, I think I'm going to go into my Grafai here. Yeah. I'm going to bring in Grafai because it's free knockoff, so we'll go into that. I want to see what this thing's running.
Fire here and click knockoff.
Yeah, let's go into Grafire here. Okay. Yeah, so we're bringing Grafire and we're just going to click knockoff. There's no reason not to. It's very free. This gives me potential. I can kill this or potentially remove another Mon's item as well. So let's see what happens. Let's see what she goes into. I think she's just going to sack this off. That's what I would do. But if she sacks it off, that means she gets no removal Serotid Say, which would be very key because if that Pelipper is that rock, getting off damage will be incredibly ideal. I'm just going to adjust my camera here.
I still have my.
Yeah. Let's see what we've got here. Yeah, I'm interested she brought knockoff into Shadow Sneak, so it's more of an offensive Decidueye.
What she goes into.
So her switch in is Jolly Purples. That's the Muck, I would imagine. Yeah, as we see Muck come in here. As it says, it's not boots. It's not like expected to be boots, but it's just worth a go. What item is it? It is going to be Expert Belt. Okay, that's an interesting item. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly check. Does Muck get Earthquake? I don't think it does. No, it doesn't get Earthquake. Okay, so this mon can't really touch me at all. It can't do a whole lot of damage, especially now I've knocked off its Expert Belt. So I think I'm going to click. I think I'm going to click Super Fang here, get a lot of damage off on something. Yeah, I'm going to click Super Fang, get some nice chip off on something. As we do, we missed the Super Fang. That is unfortunate, but it happens. We see Drain Punch here. That brings me down from 329 to 238. Okay, so it looks like she's got some level of attack investment. I don't think she's max attack. I think she does have quite a bit of attack investment, I would say. Yeah. I'm going to go for Super Fang again because I'm not threatened by this thing. As you can see, that's about 4 hit KO, and I can always passing shot out if need be. Because I do want to keep Poison Monkey around. Okay, so she's going to switch out probably into the Decidueye, but I don't need to predict that because it's at 1, so I can always just kill it in return. And I am immune to Shadow Sneak because I'm a normal type. Yeah, we're going to see the Decidueye coming here. That makes sense. No Rocky Helmet. That's good. That's good.
You're not Scarlet.
Okay, I'm gonna click knockoff again because this pivoting, I don't lose anything. I'm just gaining. If she wants to keep going Muck, Decidueye Muck. Yeah, okay, she stays in. And we do see that it was. What do we see the item was? It was. Oh, it's boots. Okay, that's interesting. So yeah, it was more of a. It must have been a some sort of lead. Must have had defog. I managed to avoid hazards. Yeah, okay, so Grafire's going to get pretty much almost back up to 4, which is good out of this exchange, and we've killed the Decidueye. And we've got about 30% of the Mucks, about 30% or so. Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's see what she brings in here. Probably the Earthworm, if I had to guess. Yeah, Omnom. Yeah, Earthworm, yeah, okay. I'm just going to park shot on this thing. I don't see any reason to, and it's not boots, not like to be in here. I'm just going to parting shot her because this thing definitely could get Earthquake and it could be Terra Ground, so I'm just going to parting shot. I don't see the reason to click Knockoff or Super Fang. I'm not incredibly threatened by this Pokemon here because Quaquaval is just such a free switch into this one. I'm just going to write down that if I killed Decidueye. Yeah, let's just punch it out here. Getting it to -1. Bringing in Quaquaval will be very ideal here. Let's do that. Yeah, see me click. Yeah, I'm gonna click Super Fang. Let's just punch it out here. Yeah, punch it out. Let's do that. So we're gonna go for the parting shot. Bring this thing down to -1. Yeah, let's bring in Quaquaval. I could go Killer Watchful, but I think she'll try to predict that and go for some sort of rock move. Because obviously that is my ground immunity. I could also go Hydra, but Hydra's not my switch in here. Quaquaval is just always my switch in. If this thing does Terra into a ground type, then 1 Earthquake does nothing to me. Okay, yeah, we just do go for the rock side. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that does absolutely fuck all damage. Now I expect the Pelipper to come in here, so I'm I think I'm just going to click U-turn because there's no way she's going to stay when she's got a whole last Pelipper.
No, she's
Yeah, I'm just going to click U-turn. I do expect the Pelipper to come in here, but I wouldn't be too surprised if I saw maybe a Goodra. But again, Goodra's not a great switch in when it's not Terran.
Switching you've got.
I think Pelipper's the guaranteed switch in here, 9 times out of 10.
Yeah,
we're going to see her switch out, I think.
What does she bring in?
Does she bring in that Goodra is the question.
Pelipper probably. Poe, what's that?
She brings in Poe, which is, yeah, Pelipper, that doesn't make sense. Okay, and it's not Boost, so it could be Damp Rock here. So this is the freest. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to switch out. I'm going to bring my Kilowattrel here because this, with rocks up, I won't two-shot the Goodra, but I will definitely do a lot of damage to it. So rocks plus, I think it does about 33%. So I'll do what 12 plus 66. So I'll do about 70% to this thing. The Pelipper I'll just straight up kill. The Pelipper I will just kill. So I'm going to Terra and I'm going to go for the Hurricane here because again I can't miss in the rain, so no reason not to. So let's go for it here. This will kill the Pelipper, and it will probably kill anything else. Roaring Moon might live one, but with rocks it's a roll. Yeah, Goodra's the only real switch in because Earthworm will die as well. Okay, so we see she might stay in. This could be Scarf, but I doubt it.
I don't see that being a thing.
I don't think if this is Scarf, then she's got me, but I do doubt that it would be Scarf. Okay, yeah, Kilowattrel. Look at that Terra, man. That's so cool. I'm gonna get off a big Terra here. And we do see a Hurricane. Nice. Come off, and this should kill it. There's no way this lives. This is AV. No, this is dead straight. That's good. Yep. So the rain is down. Okay, that's good. So good job, Kilowattrel. Picking up its first kill of the match. That's good. That's good. Good job, Thunderbird. Look at that. Look at that. He's so cool, man. So cool. Into Slimy, which has got to be the Goodra. Yeah, that's definitely the Goodra. Okay. Takes rocks. Okay, so not boots. I do expect AV. I'm just gonna switch up here. I see no reasons to stay in. I think I might go Goldengo, but then if it's Terra, actually, do you know what? I'm gonna go Quaquaval here because Quaquaval lives anything because worst case she terrors, but then I think she dies after rocks. I think she dies to a +1. Sorry, a rain boosted Aquastep. I think that's I think I did. I think I count that specifically. So I'm going to go into my Quaquaval again. Yeah, I'm going to go Quaquaval. Even if she has, I live 1 Thunder and I'll kill it in return if it terrors. So let's see what we get. What she goes for. Goes into Lamon. What's she going to go for? She's going to go for... Oh, she's going to Terra herself. Okay, we do... Terra Fairy would be the only slight problem, but I can never Terra Blast, and I can probably kill it in return. Terra Dragon. Oh, we see Terra Ice. Okay, interesting. Not what I expected at all, but I can respect her bringing it because Ice is good versus me, but it does lose gold. We see the Ice Beam come off. Terra Ice boosted. It's going to bring me down. That's not going to do a whole lot of damage. I did about 80 or so, if that. I did about 25, so that's about 20%, if that 15. I'm just going to close combat here because she does not. Now the Pelipper's down, she has 0 switch into close combat. This is the first close combat of my entire existence right here.
About 30 times over.
Okay, and she just gives me this. Fucking hell, that's good. That is so good for Kilowattrel. Okay, so Ramon gets his first kill. Good job.
QUA.
Okay, so Quaquaval kills Goodra with close combat. Okay, good. That's a big threat gone. That is a big threat. That opens up Kilowattrel so much. Okay, so she's not... Yeah, I thought she wouldn't be here. So she wasn't Damp Rock Pelipper because the rain's gone. And I do get a speed boost, so I get a Moxie boost. So I'm +1 and then -1 defences. In comes Jolly Purple. Okay, now I've got... So I do have 1 rain turn left. This thing might just die because I'm in rain. Yeah, rain's still up. This thing's dead, surely. Yeah, this thing dies. Yeah, +1. Yeah, this thing's very dead. And if I get up a speed boost, this is going to be... Yeah, I'm going to go for the Aquastep here. Yeah, she's got 1 turn left of rain. I thought so. 1 of 5. Okay, so she wasn't actually Damp Rock. So she wasn't Damp Rock, and she wasn't boost. She must have been... Might have been a reduction barrier. I don't know. I didn't see anything else. I didn't see lefties or anything. Yeah, this should die.
This shouldn't be a kill here.
This should kill it here, I think. Yeah, okay, so, yeah. Oh, okay, so Quaquaval's now +1 speed as well. This is looking good for her. Quaquaval's looking good here. So the only things that can outspeed us would be a Scarf Moon. Okay, so now without +2, +1. Okay, Lamon is doing... Okay, the rain's good, yeah. The rain should end this turn, which it does. Lamon is looking very good in this position here. It's good.
Shit.
Ramon is looking very good in this position.
Step.
So see what she brings out here. I'm not quite sure what
2,
she's going to bring out, but we'll see.
+1 and then -1.
CK, what's CK?
CK?
Okay, this is the Roaring
Booster.
Moon. This is a big threat. What do we see? We see the
Is it
booster.
booster
If it's not
speed?
speed, I should outspeed this here.
Let's have a
Booster.
look. Booster speed.
Oh shit! It's attack. Okay, so I outspeed this here, and I can
So
pick.
outspeed
I can pick up another kill with close combat, which is so good.
Very
Booster
good.
speed is. I'm surprised it's not booster speed, if I'm honest, but I can see why it's booster attack.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I can't let
outspeed
this thing DD in my
guaranteed.
face
CC
for
just
free
kills,
because otherwise it
the
becomes a
CC.
big problem. So I'm just going to click close combat here.
It should kill, yeah.
And this should die, yeah. Oh my god. Ramon is getting the reverse sweep. Jesus. So now plus. Okay, good, yeah. So that was good. I'm +1 and then +3 attack. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think Ramon might just pick up the win here. Because, yeah, no, Ramon pick up the win. Yeah, Omnom, yeah, okay. This is going to be a 5-0 dub for your boy. This is going to be a big 5-0 dub. This is going to be a really not desperately needed, but a really appreciated 5-0 dub here. Yeah, I love how you don't always expect something to be the win con. I expected Kilowatt to be my win con, but he classic fashion. Well, Ramon was like, nah, I'm a win con. Yeah, we only see Earthworm. Okay, yeah, so this is going to be very, very fucking good here. Big 5-0 sweep, yeah. Yeah, I definitely killed this Earthworm. I was debating, I think I might click, no, I won't click Arc Step, I'm just going to click this one. Yeah, okay, good. We see Quaquaval pick up the win here.
And that's it.
GG, let's fucking go. 5-0 win, that is what I like to see. So yeah, that was the battle. GG to Lily. I would appreciate if you checked out the description. She makes short. I believe her draft league videos are around 5 minutes or so. So she likes to make her own little movies, prioritise short form content, which in this day and age you completely understand. But yeah, that is it. The Winchester Venom Challenge has just picked up a big 5-0 dub. Moving on to week 6, where we play our good friend Sally Mumble and his Austin Toro, so that should be good. But yeah, as always, if you can kick punch that like button, I would greatly appreciate it. If you can subscribe as well, I would appreciate that as well. Leave any comments down in the description below as always. If you've got any thoughts on the battle or anything you feel like I should improve on. But yeah, apart from that, thank you for watching. This has been Blazeman, and I'm signing off. Peace.